Hey there, friend. My name is Cody. I'm here to give you some practical tips to help improve your relationship with food. And today's topic is all about the holidays. It's a season for love, food, holiday spirit, and stress. Yes, this is the most wonderful time of year. It's a season most of us look forward to all year long. We get to spend more time with the people we love. We get to celebrate our wins and even reflect on the moments that necessarily didn't go the way we planned. But here's the thing. We don't have to wait till January to get our lives back on track. The holiday season can feel so hectic, but it doesn't mean that we have to slip into this all or nothing mindset. You don't need to abandon healthy habits just because you're busy. Also, you don't need to be perfect. There's a middle ground, and that's where all the magic happens. So today I'm going to share 5 simple things that you can start doing right now that'll help you stay centered through the holiday craziness. That way January feels a little lighter and a lot more manageable. So go ahead and grab that peppermint mocha, get comfy, and let's dive in. All right, so tip number 1, prioritize protein, not perfection. If you're someone who normally tracks your food pretty consistently, this month is where things often get pretty messy. With holiday parties, cookie swaps, family dinners, it becomes almost impossible to track every single bite and also measure every portion and know exactly what's in the food that you're eating. And you know what? It's okay. Instead of stressing over the numbers, shift your focus into something more simple and more realistic. And that is making sure that you're getting a solid source of protein at each meal. It might look like planning ahead just a little bit. Pick up some protein options when you can, or use hand portioning. That way when you're out and about, you have a general idea of how much you're getting. Remember, it doesn't need to be exact right now, just intentional. You make it a priority. One easy way to do this is breakfast. This is the one meal that you probably have the most control over. So by starting your day strong is something high in protein, when the rest of the day brings snacks, treats, or surprise plans, you've already set yourself up well. Here's a cozy bonus tip. If you want to sip on something warm, but don't want another coffee or don't want the full sugar rush from a hot chocolate, try bone broth. It's nourishing, comforting, it gives you extra protein, along with many other benefits, while still getting that warm, soothing holiday moment in a mug. Remember, protein over perfection is the main goal with this one. The second tip I'm going to give you is real foods first, treats second. We all know that this time of year is full of cookies, cocktails, office snacks, and just try one, holiday moments. And honestly, that's part of the fun. You don't need to avoid treats, completely swear off dessert, or pretend that you suddenly don't love peppermint bark. We're humans, not robots. Instead, think of it like this. If you anchor most of your meals in real food, you'll feel so much better when you do reach for the festive stuff. Whole foods give you more nutrients, fiber, protein, the things that keep you full and energized. And when you're nourished first, treats become something you enjoy mindfully, not something you inhale because you're starving. So here's a simple way to make this work. Eat the fun stuff with other people. The cookies, the fancy holiday cocktails, the cheese boards. Enjoy those moments and be present when you're in a group with others. But for the everyday meals, keep the stuff you're eating at home or grabbing between errands simple, real, and honestly kind of boring. Think lean proteins, veggies, potatoes, fruit, whole grains. Nothing fancy, just fueling your body for what it needs. Because when the foundation of your day is in the whole food, the holiday extras don't derail you. They just become what they're meant to be. Fun. Seasonal activities and not the main event. Tip number 3, move more, not harder. This was something that took me a long time to figure out. Because let's be honest, during this time of year, schedules get chaotic and routines shift, travel happens, kids are home, or they have extra activities that you didn't plan on. Work deadlines pile up with everything happening at the end of the year, and suddenly your normal workout routine just doesn't happen. And this is where so many people fall into the trap of, well, I'll just get started again in January. Here's the key. Don't toss movement completely out of the window just because it's not perfect or what you're not used to. Try to adapt instead. Your workouts can look different during this time of year. It doesn't have to be perfect. You may not be hitting that 60-minute lifting session every day, you can still move your body in very meaningful ways. A few things I like to do during the holiday season is fitting workouts in your calendar like it's a meeting you can't cancel. This can also look like trying a different class time, like maybe you go to the gym at 5:30 every day, but you just can't because you have evening activities. Maybe going at 5 a.m. or 9 a.m. or just something else that actually works into your schedule. That way you still get your movement in. Choose walking, biking, or running when you can. This is great because you can also get your friends or family to join in. Or maybe it's as little as setting a step goal and doing your best to reach that step goal each and every day. Remember, long-term success isn't about crushing every workout. Consistency will beat intensity every single time. A 10 to 20-minute workout that you actually do is way better than the 90-minute session that you're never going to start. During the holidays, movement should feel like a break for your brain and your body and not a punishment or something you're just checking off the list. So give yourself some grace, stay flexible, keep moving in ways that make you feel good, and trust that even the small efforts will add up. Your January self will be so thankful that you did. All right, tip number 4. This one is probably the easiest thing to do on the list and also the most effective. Add fruits and veggies to every meal. It's simple, but you don't think about it, right? Fruits and vegetables are high volume foods, which means you can eat a generous portion without a ton of calories. They're packed with water, fiber, and they help you feel more full and more satisfied, and they're way less likely to end up in elbow-deep peppermint bark pretzels by the end of the day. So think about it like this. If you could take 3 bites of fudge, you barely feel like you started. But a bowl of berries, it's like cucumbers, oranges, peppers, apples, they take longer to eat, which fills your stomach up and also gives your body nutrients that it's craving during this time of year. So what's a few ways to make this a no-brainer? Go ahead and prep the vegetables ahead of time. Keep grab-and-go options ready for busy days and put them in front and center in your fridge, not hiding in the drawer. And here's something that I like to do is be the person that brings a fruit tray or veggies and dip to your holiday party. That way, if you bring it, you know it'll be there. Because when fruits and veggies are easy, visible, and ready to eat, you'll reach for them without even thinking. You don't need to overcomplicate snacks this season. Sometimes the healthiest choice is simply the one that's most accessible. Last but certainly not least, tip number 5, eat to 80% full. This is one of my favorite things to do for my clients is teach them how to achieve this mindset. This means that you're slowing down, you're paying attention to your body, and stopping just before you hit that, ugh, I overdid it stage. You don't need a track, you don't need a weigh or measure anything. You just need to be present at your meal. A few things you'll notice when you practice this. Food will taste better because you're not rushing. You finish meals feeling good and not stuffed or overly uncomfortable. You stay engaged instead of being sleepy or bloated. And you feel in control without having to micromanage anything. So how do you know that you're hitting 80% full? You'll realize that you'll feel satisfied and not stuffed. You can comfortably eat a little bit more, but you don't feel the need to. Your body feels nourished and not weighed down. Holiday meals don't have to be this all or nothing. You can enjoy the foods you love without having to go past the point of discomfort. This is so valuable because if you can learn how to stop at 80% now, especially during the holidays, imagine how much easier it'll be in January and to continue on through the rest of the new year in way less chaos. Your body will feel the difference and your mind will too. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope these tips help you stay balanced and in control over the holidays so that you can step into the new year feeling confident and grounded. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss any more tips for staying healthy and stress-free all year long. And I'd love to hear from you. What are some of your favorite ways to stay on track during the holidays? Drop it in the comments below. Here's to a calm, joyful holiday season and a smooth transition to New Year. Thanks, guys.